Guys, this episode left me freaking speechless. This episode made me laugh, it made me jump, it low-key kinda got me turned on, to be honest with you.
Hey yo, what the f?
Jin Woo sent Kang to the fucking shadow realm, and fam, this episode got me crying, bruh. Like, this is peak anime right here. The episode begins with Jin Woo, his friends, and Megami from Wish.com entering the dungeon, and bro, we all knew this man was gonna be a villain, because no grown-ass man will be staring down another man like that, unless he was trying to start something. These guys enter the dungeon and take care of business as usual, slaying goblins and shit. And it was just so wholesome seeing the way Song and Jo-hee were complimenting Jin Woo on how much he's changed. It's a nice full circle moment, you know, considering it was you, Mr. Song, who led our boy to the dungeon and almost got him killed. But hey man, I guess it was all a part of God's plan. And let me just say, Jo-hee is looking bad with her new look. Like, man, ever since Jin Woo got that glow up, this man is being spoiled for choice when it comes to the chicks in this series. Bro is making me jealous right now, it's crazy. They come across three paths, but because Jin Woo's got the 6 eyes, him, Lee and Song take the left, while the others take their own paths, and Kang is still sizing him up. Kim and that fat dude take the middle tunnel, and Mr. Kim is feeling regret for running away like a bitch and leaving Jin Woo there to die like that. And bro, listen, I know this is supposed to be a sentimental moment. This man is a certified Why couldn't he just have apologized to Jin Woo when he saw him again? Seriously, Mr. Kim, be the bigger man here. We then get a flashback of Kang, and it's revealed that he was hired to take out the prisoners who he's escorting in the dungeon. Kim and the other guy walk in on them at the wrong time, and y'all know what obviously happens next. Kim gets dropped, but before he dies, he tells Jin Woo that he's sorry. I've got to give it to Mr. Kim though, like, this man was able to survive up to 9 episodes. That's some sort of achievement. Like, after seeing his family in the last episode, especially the way his daughter asked him if he was strong, them death flags were raised quicker than that knockout in Anthony Joshua and Ngannou's fight. Big respect to Ngannou, by the way. Kang tries attacking Lee, but Jin Woo quickly reacts to that shit, and they realize that Kang smoked all of these people. So Mr. Song tries to hold him off for a bit, and Jo-hee uses a strength buff on him, and I only thought healers could only heal, so it's cool to see that they can do other things too. I have to put some mad respect on Mr. Song's name. He was really holding it down for a little bit, but then the GOAT himself, Jin Woo, decided to jump in. Like, Jin Woo looked so badass when facing off against Kang, and it was so cool how in this episode Kang was like the evil version of him. Both are B rank level and were equally matched in strength. Both of them even fight with daggers and they're not afraid to kill. This is what I love, man. Just give me a villain with no redeeming qualities at all. Kang was just a pure psycho, and his character was made even better, especially knowing that that's the same voice actor who voices Shigaraki. Kang realizes that Jin Woo hit puberty and they both start scrapping, but Kang is more experienced than him in fighting and it looks like he has the upper hand, but the system tells Jin Woo to pack him up. Oh my god, as soon as this motherfucker started warming up like Goku, Kang should have just thrown in the towel right there. Bro was about to get put on a t-shirt. Big shout out to A1 Pictures, like, on God, because after this week's news of Akira Toriyama's passing, I don't know if this scene was added to pay homage to him or if this was just a reference, but either way, that scene was tough. Dragon Ball is undefeated. Jin Woo attacks Kang and manages to poison him, but he uses his special stealth skill like a pure assassin to hide while slashing bro multiple times. But you see, this is where Kang violated one of the sacred anime rules. And let's play a little game, guys. Which rule did Kang break? Was it A, thinking he's the main character, B, underestimating his opponent, or C, revealing his ability/skill during the fight? If you answered C, you're right. But to be honest, if your answer was all of them, you're also right. This man was so overconfident, so arrogant that he completely ignored all of the cheat codes and buffs that Jin Woo has at his disposal. And this is where we get the best scene in the episode for me. Jin Woo pulled out a fucking domain expansion and Kang was swallowed up by his murderous intent. Like, that was so fire. Bro, Jin Woo looked so terrifying, fam. And the way he was standing there looking at Kang like that, he actually looked like one of those statues back in episode 1. Kang starts dying from his injuries and he tells Jin Woo how they're the same when it comes to taking people out and how it's pointless for hunters to stick to the rules. He also warns Jin Woo that the stronger he gets, the more he'll lose his humanity. After Kang said all of that, Jin Woo was like, indeed. If that's not savage, I don't know what is. Kang does have a point, man, because Jin Woo is losing fragments of who he was each time he gets stronger. It's interesting because the betrayals and him seeing the corruption of the Hunter Association definitely does contribute to him becoming jaded. But the system doesn't help either because he basically has no choice but to eliminate those who want to harm him. When you really sit down and think about it, the system could also be a metaphor for the world he lives in. Bro started out as the weakest hunter who lives in a world where people get ahead in life based on how strong they are, while the little guys often get thrown under the bus or even left for dead. Now that he's awakened, all he wants to do is become stronger, and he's slowly adopting that same mindset that he once hated. It's quite ironic. After soloing Kang, Jin Woo solos the dungeon boss, and with all of that soloing, I wonder when he's gonna solo Jo-hee, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, boy.
Jin Cho is told about what happened and meets Jin Woo again, and it's funny how he immediately recognized him. Jin Cho asks about who smoked Kang, and Song, like a real G, stands up for Jin Woo, and even though Jin Cho finds it suspicious, he just takes their word for it and just leaves them there. This episode was amazing, like it really blew me away. I really wasn't expecting to pop off in this episode. I thought this was going to be a chill episode. So far, this is my favorite episode, and I know things are going to only get more insane from here on out, since more people know about Jin Woo's secret now. The more bodies this man racks up, I wonder what the consequences are going to be for him, if any. As usual guys, thank you to all of the people who took out the time to watch this video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about the episode, whether you're an anime only or manhwa reader. I would love to know your thoughts. Until next week, stay blessed.